What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Poketricity here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 1 of our Learning Laddering series right here in the RU tier. And if you guys are excited for RU, if you're as excited as I am, make sure that you leave a like down below, subscribe, and comment. I want to know what your favorite Pokemon in the RU tier is. I don't have a favorite because I haven't played RU before, so we're going to find out what my favorite Pokemon is today, hopefully, with this team that I've built. Now, I want to say, before we jump into everything, if you guys missed out on any of the videos that went up this week, we had 2 OU videos go up on Monday and 2 UU videos go up on Tuesday. And if you guys missed either of those videos or any of those videos, and if you guys want to check those out, make sure that you go ahead and go over there and check them out, leave a like, leave a comment. But today we are jumping into RU. I'm really excited for this tier. I've been looking forward to it. I built a team here. I built the team right after I got finished with the UU recordings, and hopefully this team is solid enough. Now, I'm still trying my hand at team building. I'm not sure how good I am quite yet. But this is my best attempt here at an RU team. Weezing is our first Pokemon of choice. Rocking that Gen 1. We got 3 Gen 1 Pokemon here on this team, so that's really cool. We got Weezing here, holding the Black Sludge with the ability Levitate. He's got Toxic Spikes, and the thing about Toxic Spikes that makes it so great is that if you put up a layer of Toxic Spikes on the other side of the field, then it's going to poison one of the opponent's Pokemon, so that's really always nice. And if you get up 3, then they're poisoned with Toxic. They're badly poisoned. So that's really nice too. He's also got Will-O-Wisp, Sludge Bomb, and Pain Split. I know that Toxic Spikes and Will-O-Wisp might seem kind of stupid, but if I want to burn a Pokemon before I get Spikes up, or if he defogs my Spikes away, I've still got a way to inflict some status ailment onto somebody else, and that's really good. And Weezing is our defensive wall, so hopefully he'll stay around for a little while. He'll stick around. Next we have Meloetta. And Meloetta is holding the Choice Specs with the ability Serene Grace. He has Dazzling Gleam, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. Now, Meloetta holding Choice Specs is a really dangerous Pokemon because his special attack is really, really high, or her special attack, I should probably say, is really, really high. Dazzling Gleam and Shadow Ball are just for coverage. Hyper Voice and Psychic are both stab moves, so they should hopefully put in some work for us. Next up, we have Houndoom, holding the Life Orb with the ability Flash Fire. He has Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Nasty Plot, and Sucker Punch. Now, Nasty Plot Houndoom is a very threatening Pokemon in this tier. I am really excited to use it. Hopefully we can get some late game sweeps with it. Sucker Punch isn't going to do too much except outspeed and hopefully kill something at a really low range of HP, and that is pretty much all Sucker Punch is used for on Houndoom, to be honest. Next up, we have Hitmonlee, and Hitmonlee is another really interesting Pokemon in this tier. This is a pretty hyper-offensive team. We do have a couple of walls, but this is a pretty hyper-offensive team. Hitmonlee holding the normal gem, I'll explain that in a moment, with the Unburden boost ability. Now, Unburden, if you guys didn't watch our UU videos with Slurpuff, I highly suggest that you do because there was some really nice Slurpuff playing going on over there. But the Unburden boost, what it does is it boosts your speed by 2 stages with item loss. So normal gem, Fake Out, is going to get rid of the normal gem. It's also going to power up Fake Out, which is really nice. And then we've got the Unburden boost to go for Knockoff, Close Combat, or Poison Jab, and that is really nice. Next up, we have Rotomo holding the Choice Scarf. I'll explain why in just a moment. He has the Levitate ability with Hidden Power Fire, Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, and Trick. Now, Trick is the reason we're holding the Choice Scarf. If we can trick something like a Amoonguss or something that wants to set up rocks onto if we can trick a Choice Scarf onto them, then that will be a very good thing for us. Now, the last Pokemon we have is probably my favorite Pokemon on the team because of his ability and because of his stats. My favorite Pokemon on the team right now is Dugtrio, holding the Choice Band with Arena Trap. It has Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Sucker Punch, and Rock Slide. I kind of wanted to give it a Focus Sash, but I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. I'm going to wait. Choice Band is really nice on Dugtrio. He's a great late game sweeper. He's also a great revenge killer as well because of the Arena Trap ability. If you guys don't know what Arena Trap does, it basically traps your Pokemon in as long as they're not a flying type. If they're a flying type, then they can just fly away, I guess. I don't really know. It does make sense though, I guess. It makes a lot of sense. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and we're going to jump into our first RU battle on the channel. So I'm really excited. Hopefully we can get some good battles here. I know in the past couple of episodes and couple of sessions we've had in other tiers, there have been a lot of forfeits here really low in the ladder, so hopefully we don't get a lot of forfeits. Hopefully we get a lot of really nice matches, really fun matches. That is my plan. That is the goal here. So we are starting out with Corey1617. If I can join the battle, that would be great. Here we go. So, a pretty standard RU team here from Corey. So, my lead would probably be Weezing, because he's going to lead with Gastrodon. Now, I could lead with Rotom, expecting that. He could also lead with his Ambipom. Once I get rid of Jolteon, Dugtrio has a fun time. Electros is kind of a problem as well. I kind of want to lead with Rotom-Mow. I kind of want to lead with Rotom-Mow, but I kind of want to lead with Weezing as well. I feel like if I lead with Weezing, then that might be my better play. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lead with Weezing. If we can get a burn off on his Electros also, that would be great. So he is going to lead with his Ambipom. That is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and get off a Will-O-Wisp. He's going to fake me out, which is fine. I really should put Protect on some of my Pokemon to prevent that. But that's okay. We can take this fake out pretty well, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight for a Will-O-Wisp. He goes for Knockoff. Oh, wow. So he knocks off my Black Sludge. But we are going to get the Will-O-Wisp on the Ambipom, so that is essentially going to render it useless. So we can go ahead and start setting up Toxic Spikes now if we want to. I think that's the best play. Drapion, I believe poison types like suck up the poison spikes if you throw them out there. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but I'm going to set up poison spikes here. He is going to U-turn out. That's actually fine with me. I don't mind him U-turning because as long as he doesn't go to Drapion, then this is going to be fine. I could have Willowed again, predicting that U-turn, but I didn't. Hopefully he doesn't go out into his Electros or Metacam. He did go out into Electros. Okay. That's actually fine. Electros is okay. Electros is a physical attacker. So I kind of feel like I wouldn't mind going for another Willow. What does Electros usually run? I'm going to actually go to the calc and see what Electros... I know he usually has a... Assault Vest. So against my Weezing, I wonder what he can do to me. I'm physically defensive Weezing. His Volt Switch is going to do a lot. But nothing else that he has. Flamethrower is going to do a lot as well, but I can hit him with a Will-O-Wisp and live any other hit that he wants to go for. So I kind of want a Will-O-Wisp here, expecting for him to maybe... He might Volt Switch out. Expecting my Will-O-Wisp and maybe go into Ambipom, which would be a really good play on his part. I do have knockoff on... Oh, we outspeed, and we do get the Will-O-Wisp off, and he's going to coil, and that is very scary. So... We are going to get the burn, so he is on a timer now. I kind of want to Sludge Bomb this thing here. I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, is go for Sludge Bomb. I probably should have Pain Splitted, to be honest. But the burn is definitely going to affect Slippery the Electric here. So getting 2 burns off on 2 big threats is a really good way to start this match. We are going to get a Sludge Bomb. It's going to do a nice 30%. Thunder Punch is going to do absolutely nothing. He is going to get the Paralysis, though, so that is really bad for us, unfortunately. So I'm going to go for a Pain Split here on his incoming Sucker Punch, or not Sucker Punch, Thunder Punch. It's going to do 20%, so I'm going to be down to 30. So I think Pain Split is the right play for us to make. Unfortunately, we lost our Black Sludge way too early. Hopefully he doesn't get the Paralysis. He does not. We do get the Pain Split back up. That's nice. So he is going to die to Sludge Bomb and Burn next turn. If we don't get paralyzed, I hope I didn't jinx myself right there, but this is going to be a really big threat on his team gone, and another great way for us to get Dugtrio ready to come in for a sweep. The burn is going to be able to kill this Electros, and that is really, really big for us. Hopefully, Weezing is going to be able to get off a Pain Split here. That is going to be the big question, is can I get off another Pain Split on a healthy Pokemon to keep Weezing around? It's unfortunate we lost his... So he does end up taking the Poison Spikes away. I really want to go for a Pain Split. I don't know what he has for I don't know what he can do to me here with this thing. I think he just did that to get his get my spikes off. So as long as I don't get paralyzed, Night Slash is not going to kill, and we do get the Pain Split off, and we are going to get a ton of HP back. That is a huge play. So now I can just go straight for another Will-O-Wisp on his Drapion. Yeah, Drapion, yeah. Yeah, it is his Drapion, okay. I sometimes get that confused with Scolipede for some reason. I'm not sure why, I don't ask him. But we are going to get the Pain Split off. That is a really big play for us. And he's going to forfeit. Weezing was just too much for him. Weezing was actually, he put in a lot of work right there. Weezing actually put in so much work for us. That was a really really impressive performance by Weezing, if I do say so myself. You guys might think that that was kind of scummy of me to do that, but I think that that was a really, really fun battle because Weezing just, he pretty much walled everything on his team. He didn't have anything for Weezing. So that was really nice for us. So now we are going to see a Pokemon that is really interesting in the RU tier, which is the Alomomola. It is a very bulky mon. We don't have a whole lot for it. Rotomo should be able to handle it, but I don't know. We do have a Mega Audino. We have a Registeel. His whole team, to me, looks like Hitmonlee fodder. I don't see anybody on his team that really handles Hitmonlee. So, I don't know what he wants to lead with. Why does Scyther look so small? Is it just me, or does Scyther look really small in comparison to all the other Pokemon? They did Scyther wrong right there. They did Scyther dirty. That's really bad. Scyther looks so small. This is an interesting predicament here, because I don't know what he leads with. Maybe Alomomola? But I know that if I set up Toxic Spikes, that nothing on his team gets rid of Toxic Spikes. I guess Alomomola may have Defog, but I don't know what he leads with here. So I'm actually going to... I'm not sure what he leads with. I'm going to go into Weezing, because if it isn't broke, don't fix it. And I don't know what he has for this thing. So I'm going to go into Weezing. Hopefully he leads with Electros or Alomomola. He does lead with Electros. That's fantastic, because now I can go straight for a Will-O-Wisp on this thing and render it completely useless, except for a Volt Switch. Volt Switch is going to hurt a lot. As long as he doesn't get the paralysis, which I don't even know if Volt Switch has a chance to paralyze, then we should be fine with Weezing. I do want to get this burn off on something, because a lot of his team, Registeel, Scyther, and Electros are all physical attackers. So this guy's actually got a pretty stally looking team to me with his Audino and his Alomomola. We are going to get the Willow off on the Electros. We are going to outspeed as well. Volt Switch is going to do a lot, but we are going to take that relatively well. And he is going to have to switch out after being burned. That is a really, really big play for us, which means that a lot of his attacks aren't going to do too much, because I do think Electros is a physical attacker, if I'm not mistaken. He's not. He does carry knockoff. I think Electros doesn't have bad attack, though. Yeah, Electros actually has really good attack. Some people run it physically, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, though. Audino is going to have Heal Bell. I'm going to go straight for a Toxic Spikes, I believe. I'm going to go for Toxic Spikes and poison something on his team here. I don't know what Audino's going to go for. Probably a Heal Bell. I don't know if it's going to Mega Evolve against a Poison type. That would be pretty risky for him to do that. If he decides to do that, then that's fine. That's on him. I'm going to go for Toxic Spikes here. The only thing that switches into this and doesn't get poisoned is Regigigas, and I believe Electros does not get poisoned as well. We are going to get the Toxic Spikes up. He's going to Heal Bell and get the burn off of his Electros. So I'm going to go for another Toxic Spikes. I think I should. Or I'm going to Willow. No. I'm going to go for Toxic Spikes. He does have Heal Bell on his Audino, so it may not even be a Mega Audino, which is really interesting. He might have a Mega Banette instead. He's going to go for a T-Wave and paralyze my Weezing. That's fine. So now I'm free. I think I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb here. No, I think Toxic Spikes is actually fine again. He does have Heal Bell on Audino, so it kind of renders my Toxic Spikes a little bit useless, but until he runs out of Heal Bells, and then once he runs out of Heal Bells, though, it's going to be really easy for me to Toxic all of his Pokemon. I don't remember if Alomomola gets Defog. Scyther is going to come out. We're going to get our... oh, we already had 2. I thought you could get 3. Oh, I made a mistake. That's a big mistake. I don't know what this thing wants to do. I'm going to just go for a Willow. What does this thing want to do to me? Set up, I'm sure. He goes for Defog. That's fine. I'm going to Willow. We missed the Will-O-Wisp. That is unfortunate. We did connect with all of our Will-O-Wisp before that, so I guess that is okay. Now I need to decide what he's going to switch into, because I don't think he's staying in. I need to decide what he's going to switch into here. I think I'm actually safe to... I'm not safe to go into anything. I just have to Will-O-Wisp again. I'm not really safe to go into anything. He does switch out into his Registeel. Will-O-Wisp is going to connect. It's not going to connect. He misses again. That is a shame. That is a shame. I'm I'm not sure what he's going to want to go for here. Probably a setup move. I can go into Hitmonlee or Dugtrio. So I want to look at what Registeel can do to me. He's specially defensive or he's Curse. I think he's Curse. I think he's going to be Curse, looking at the makeup of his team here. He can't do anything to Weezing except for like flinch me to death. So I think that I can go into Dugtrio here as an RU Trapper and Earthquake him, and that's going to do a lot. Or I can go into Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee, Unburden. I don't know why they give him Reversal and not Close Combat. Close Combat to you. Whoa. Close Combat is going to do a lot as well. So after the Fake Out damage, Close Combat is going to kill this thing. But I kind of want to save Hitmonlee. So I'm going to go out into Dugtrio. Hope that he goes for not Ironhead. Hopefully he goes for a Curse, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we can get a crit on him or something. But he is going to go for a Stealth Rock. That's actually fine. Because now he's trapped. And we can go for an Earthquake. And he's going to Ironhead. And it's probably going to hurt me as long as if we don't kill this thing. But if we do kill, then that's going to be really good. So Registeel usually runs specially defensive, I think. So I'm not sure how much this is going to do. It does 73. That's a lot. He uses Explosion. That's going to kill us. I don't know that I really needed Dugtrio in this match, though. So that's actually okay. That's a nice trade-off. So he does get his rocks up. Now I need to figure out what he wants to bring in here. Maybe Scyther. If he does go into Scyther, then I've got to knock off and Fake Out for it. I feel like Hitmonlee kind of wins me this game right now. Electros is still kind of scary. So I don't necessarily know if that's the case. I'm still scared of Electros, but we do not really have anything for it either. That's the scary thing about Electros. I can win with Hitmonlee if Electros wasn't here. But I think I'm going to go out into Hitmonlee anyway. If he goes into Electros... No, I'm going to go with Weezing. If he goes into Electros, then I'm in a lot of trouble. He does go into Electros, so I did predict that well. So we are going to get into Weezing here and go just straight for a Sludge Bomb, I think. I think that's my best play. In case he wants to switch out and avoid the Will-O-Wisp, I'm going to go straight for a Sludge Bomb. Volt Switch is going to do about 30. He goes for knockoff. He's going to knock my Black Sludge off. That's actually fine. So we're going to get a Sludge Bomb off. And can we poison? We do get the poison on Electros. That's really nice. So the Mist Will-O-Wisps, a couple of them, are going to end up being... they're going to be reciprocated. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. The Mist Will-O-Wisp, it doesn't matter because we end up getting a poison off right there. So we're going to go for another Sludge Bomb. In hindsight, I probably should have gone for a Pain Split, expecting his Volt Switch out into Autono, but instead I went straight for a Sludge Bomb because I am a fool. So Autono's going to come out. It's going to go ahead and go... It's going to get poisoned as well, so it's going to go for Heal Bell now. So I can actually Pain Split up and get some of my... HP back, or I could go for another Sludge Bomb. I feel like I'm just going to Pain Split here, as he's definitely going to Heal Bell and heal his Electros up. So I'm going to Pain Split, try to get some HP back. Hopefully we don't catch Paralysis, as we do not, and we are going to get some of our HP back. That is really nice. So I'm going to go straight for another Sludge Bomb here. I think that's my best play. I really could keep Will-O-Wisping, just to try and make him waste Heal Bells. How many does he have left? He has 6 left, so that's not good. I really knew that this guy was going to be a stall-y type of battle. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how entertaining this is going to be for a lot of you to watch Weezing come in and Sludge Bomb and Will-O-Wisp everything. Hopefully we do get to show off some more Mons. We didn't really get to show Dugtrio off too much, as it did die to an explosion, which is unfortunate, but it was expected. We didn't need Dugtrio to win this matchup. So what we really need to win this matchup is Hitmonlee. If I can get rid of that Electros, Hitmonlee comes in and sweeps, I believe, after we do some damage to Scyther. So we do have to get some damage off on Scyther, but I think we'll be okay. This guy's actually taking quite a long time to pick his move here. He goes out into Electros. He's going to catch this Sludge Bomb. Can he get poisoned again? No, he doesn't. So I can keep going for Sludge Bomb. I think that's my best play. I do have a 30% chance to poison, and Willow missed quite a bit, so I feel like I want to go for Willow. I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp. I feel like he is physical Electros. If he wasn't, then I don't know why he would keep going out into Auto when this thing gets burned. He's going to Volt Switch out. I am paralyzed, so I am going to get a burn off on something. Hopefully it is the Scyther that's going to come out. I'm not sure what's going to come out here. Hopefully we actually don't get paralyzed. I forgot that we were paralyzed. I was wondering why we did not speed the Electros. I completely forgot that we were actually paralyzed. That's not good. So he's going to go out into a Alomomola. We're going to hit the Will-O-Wisp, and I'm going to go for a Pain Split. As I'm assuming that Alomomola is probably going to Wish Pass here. Maybe not, but that is what Alomomola does best, is Wish Pass. Alomomola is kind of a threat to a Hitmonlee Sweep as well, just because it's so bulky. He's going to Scald. That's not going to kill. We do get paralyzed, unfortunately. I was kind of waiting for that. That is a bit unfortunate. I was kind of waiting on the paralysis to happen. It was kind of, I don't know why I'm switching out. That was a stupid play, and then I got burned. That was such a stupid play on my part. I'm actually going to trick this Alomomola. I would love it if he switched out into Electros. That would actually make my day, because then we get an Assault Vest, and he gets, he is going to get our Scarf. Alomomola getting a Scarf does not bother me too much. It doesn't bother me at all, actually. It doesn't. This guy's going to switch out, for sure, into his Audino. So what is Audino holding? Audino's holding Leftovers. That's good. I should have known that before now, but that's fine. I can go for a Volt Switch, as he's definitely going to Heal Bell his Alomomola. So I'm going to Volt Switch out and go right into my Houndoom, I believe. And try to set up some Dark Pulses and hopefully hit this thing pretty hard with something. Or I can go out into Meloetta. Let's see. Meloetta's going to do more damage, so I'm going to go out into Meloetta, actually. I don't necessarily need Meloetta for anything. Banette, it would be nice for Banette. It's actually going to Trick Room up here. So that's kind of scary. I'm actually just safe to go for a Psychic. Psychic's going to do a lot to whatever comes in. If Banette comes in, Psychic's going to do a lot. Audino's going to Trick Room up. I mean, that's okay with me. That's okay with me. Banette is... Oh! We almost killed it. We almost got the kill on the Banette. I think I'm just going to go for another Psychic. He might try to do something. I don't know what he's exactly going to do. Maybe he's going to Destiny Bond. Pain Split, but this Psychic's going to kill him for sure. So that's really good for us. That is 2 turns, or 1 turn of Trick Room gone now. Should be 2 turns, actually, because this turn isn't over just yet. The Pain Split, I'm really glad was not a Destiny Bomb, because that would have been really bad. Scyther is probably going to be his best play, or his play of choice here. He actually goes out into Electros. Electros is probably going to do a lot of damage to me, but I'm going to go for a Psychic anyway. I don't really know what else to do here. Psychic's my only play. He goes for Knockoff. He's going to kill me with that. That's actually fine. So, I can go out and sack Weezing here. 2 rocks. Or I can go into Rotomo and then sack Weezing to rocks. I think that's my play. I almost want to trick this Electros here. Can he kill me? I feel like he can. I almost want to trick this Electros. What is Electros's... I want to know what Electros's defenses and stuff are without an Assault Vest. It's not good, so... I almost want to trick here. But I'm actually going to go into Weezing and sack Weezing off to end the Trick Room turns. So I think that's my best play here. He is actually going to go for Flamethrower, and nobody's going to be there for him to hit. So I can go into Houndoom, and I can go for a nasty plot and set up and try to sweep. I'm a little worried about doing that. I wonder how much a Dark Pulse is actually going to do to this thing. Not as much as Fire Blast, but I don't have Fire Blast. I have Flamethrower for... I actually have Flamethrower for accuracy. Volt Switch is not going to kill me. And he doesn't have anything that outspeeds. I don't think Scyther's going to outspeed. So I'm actually going to go for a nasty plot right here. Hoping that he doesn't have Drain Punch. If he does, I'm dead. Hold on. If he has Drain Punch, then I'm actually dead. So maybe I shouldn't do that. He actually showed Flamethrower already. Drain Punch definitely is going to kill me. But he already showed Flamethrower. He's going to go for Volt Switch. Hopefully Scyther's not going to outspeed. This guy, he might not even go into Scyther, actually. He might go into Audino or his Alomomola. The thing about him going into Scyther is if he outspeeds, but if he doesn't outspeed, which I wouldn't expect him to on a Trick Room team, then we're definitely going to get the win, I think. Audino is going to come in. I want to know how much I'm going to do to an Audino. Sorry about all these calcs, guys. I really want to win this match. I really do. NU Wish Pass Audino. This is not going to do anything to it. It's going to do 25%. Oh, man. That's so bad. His special defense is really high, so... I'm going to go for some Dark Pulses here and try to... Actually, we are +2, so it might do a little bit more than that. It's definitely going to do more. It does 60. Don't kill me. Trick Rooms. So, I can Dark Pulse again, because he's Scarfed. Nothing's going to come in on this Dark Pulse. Nothing's coming in on this Dark Pulse, I don't think. He might try to sack something off here. That's probably his best play. The Hitmonlee sweep would be complete. If he's going to sack his Alomomola, that's fine. I kind of want him to go into Electros so I can Sucker Punch and get some damage off. That way I can go out to Hitmonlee and try to sweep him after he kills my Rotom. Hitmonlee definitely sweeps with an Unburden boost. Because I can kill that Scyther. And if Trick Room's not up, I can kill Electros as well with Hitmonlee, but I cannot kill it with Trick Room up. So I'm kind of worried. I'm going to have to go for Sucker Punch on this thing and do as much damage as I can, and then go out into Rotom-Mow, as I'm expecting a... I'm honestly expecting a Volt Switch. So we are going to Sucker Punch and get a ton of damage off on him. He's going to Volt Switch out. That's the best thing that could have happened, actually. It's actually the best thing that could have happened. So now... he's going to have to switch out into his Audino or into his Scyther, and I can go right into my... I can go right out into Hitmonlee if I want to. So what is he going to go for? What does Audino carry? I don't think he's going to have any moves that are going to... He's going to Double Edge, though. Double Edge is really going to hurt me. I bet that probably kills Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee's defenses are not very good. I'm actually going to calc this up against an Audino. Double Edge is not going to be able to kill me, so I should actually be able to go in here and win with Hitmonlee. So I'm going to Fake Out, obviously, and that wastes one Trick Room turn here. Me going for Fake Out. So this is my win con. Right here. This is my win condition. Fake Out's going to do 18. That's fine. We're going to get the flinch. I need for this Double Edge to not kill me. If Double Edge kills me, then we would have lost anyway. So, I've got a close combat. He's going to Healing Wish. He's going to Healing Wish his Electros up. And that is going to not be good, because I think Electros can actually kill me. Electros cannot really kill me. It would take 2 Volt Switches. And I wonder what a close combat would do for me. Probably at least something. Knockoff is going to do about 40% to him, so I'm going to go straight for a knockoff here. As I would expect him to stay in. I'm going to knock off his Assault Vest, which is fine. He's not going to kill me with whatever move he wants to go for right here. Volt Switch is not going to kill. It's not going to KO. We still have our Unburden boost. and I think I can kill Scyther, and I think that a close combat is going to kill this Electros right here, and if not, then I think we lose. If not, then I think we definitely lose. That's really unfortunate that it came down to this close. No, I think we win. I feel like we win. I just messed up something. Hold on. I actually want to see what my best play against Scyther is. Scyther, Choice Banded. I have nothing for Scyther either. So I'm going to have to knock off and hope for a crit. I mean, what is Poison Jab's not going to do enough either. This is really unfortunate. I really needed to weaken Scyther some more. Poison Jab is actually going to do more than, or no, it's not. It's going to do less than Meatball. So that's it's unfortunate. It really is, because we could have won this game. This was a very winnable match for us, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to win. Scyther has an Eviolite. Aerial Ace is going to take me out, and that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Really unfortunate that we were unable to pick up the win. I could have probably switched around. Maybe I should have, actually. Probably should have switched out to Rotom mode, taking that Aerial Ace. Well, I would have probably died anyway. And then go for an HP Fire, but it's all I can really do. Like I said, it's unfortunate that we were unable to pick up this win. I already typed in GG. We already lost this one. But that's the way it goes, you know. You run into a guy with a good team. This is a 30-turn battle. Oh my goodness. How much time have we been recording for? 31 minutes. So this is going to be the last battle. This is really unfortunate that we had to end it with a loss. I don't even know how many battles we got in this episode. Not many. Like 2? Was it 2? Yeah, it would have had to have been 2. That's really bad. It's really unfortunate that we were unable to pick up any more battles. I really want to do another one. I'm gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more here. Might as well, you know. I hate to end it with a loss, and I hate to end it with us doing like 2 or 3 battles, and that's it. This guy's team is crazy looking. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I definitely think he's leading with Probopass or Rampardos here. So I can go ahead and I can lead with Weezing. If he leads with Probopass, I can go for a Will-O-Wisp. If he leads with Rampardos, I can go for a Will-O-Wisp as well. I should probably actually put up Toxic Spikes here, this one as well. I don't know if Rampardos and or Rampardos and Probopass take a Dugtrio or Earthquake very well either. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lead with Weezing. It's really the only lead I can think to lead with. I don't think he has a whole lot to get rid of rocks. So he leads with Dusknoir. Or not get rid of rocks, get rid of spikes. He leads with Dusknoir, so I'm going to go straight for a Will-O-Wisp because Dusknoir is a physical attacker. And he's a very scary one at that. So I'm going to go for a Willow. Do we outspeed this thing is the question. I don't know if people run speed investment on Dusknoir. So hopefully we can outspeed. He's definitely going to go for a knockoff. I think that was his play of choice anyway, was to come in and go for a knockoff. What is his ability? Okay. So we're going to get the Willow off. He's going to go for an Ominous Wind. That's a really interesting play on his part. So I'm going to go for Toxic Spikes. Unless Ominous Wind does something that I don't think it does, then I'm going to go straight for Toxic Spikes here. He's going to Mold Breaker. That's scary. I wonder if I can kill Dugtrio. This is why I wish Dugtrio was Sash, by the way. I'm going to go right into Rotom-Mow. I have no reason not to. I do get up 1 layer of Toxic Spikes, which is nice. He's probably going to set up rocks, expect me to switch out. Mold Breaker, for those of you guys that don't know what Mold Breaker does, Mold Breaker is an ability that it basically neglects all of your, or it neglects your ability. Why did he go for Hidden Power? That's interesting. I don't know what item Pranados usually runs, or Rampardos. I keep calling him Pranados. Rampardos is usually Choice Banded. So, his attack is really high. But I do think Rotom-Mow does a lot of damage to it. He's usually Choice Banded, so I could Trick, expecting him to switch out. I could switch, expecting him to switch out. However, Rotom-Mow with Leaf Storm actually does a lot to this team. I didn't even realize how much Rotom-Mow actually hurts his team. I kind of want to go for a Volt Switch, expecting him to switch out. Or I could go for a Trick. I think I'm going to go for a Trick. If he stays in, that's crazy. There's no way he should stay in here. He's suicidal if he stays in. He really is. He's suicidal because Rotom-Mow Leaf Storm absolutely destroys Cranidos. He does switch out into Wailord. Wailord is probably going to have leftovers, so we're going to get leftovers. An Armor Fossil. What does that do? What does an Armor Fossil do? What is that? I'm confused. I'm going to go for Leaf Storm. I have no reason not to. This absolutely will kill this Wailord. It definitely should. Hold on. I'm going to go look what an armor Fossil is. I don't know what that is. Color me confused. Armor Fossil can be revived into Shieldon. Why is he holding that though? That's really weird. It's almost like he made a mistake on what his item was going to be. Or it's almost like this guy's just not very good. Either way, that's really good for us because we're if he's not very good, then we're going to be able to get a win here. So, that's nice, I guess. Probopass should come out here. Or, maybe even Wailord. Or not Wailord, Walrein. At least me getting those two mixed up is okay because they're very similar named Pokemon. So, at this point, Rotom-Mow really does a lot to this team. I don't know why he was holding an Armor Fossil. Unless it was just a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake. I'm going to bank on the fact that it was a mistake. But I don't know because he might just not be a very good battler. Or he might just be messing around. Because he does have 4 grass weaknesses on his team. Also 4 electric. Or no, just 3 electric weaknesses. He has 4 grass weaknesses though, which is really interesting to me. I'm going to start the timer because I feel like we've been sitting here forever. So, we're going to see if this guy wants to come back and play. I'm actually going to pause it until he makes a move, guys. I'll be right back. So, as you can see there, guys, unfortunately, our opponent has forfeited or just left the battle and didn't come back. I don't think that this guy was being serious or that he just, was just a beginner like us, so... unfortunately for us, we have to end the battle. We have to end the episode, rather, without a really convincing win. We did get the win here, but I don't really think that this is one of the better wins that I can sit here and talk about. But unfortunately for us, that is going to be the end of the episode. However, fortunately for us, we do have another episode coming out a little bit later today here in the RU tier. So I'm about to go and record that, and I will see you guys in the next video.